Hey there, James with Make It Happen Greenhouse, and we'll be making some adjustments today. I'm not going to focus on the camera work, but I will put a camera up here and you can watch as I just move around the apiary and do some different things. Hopefully you'll be able to see what's up, but we're going to move some boxes. Reposition some things, and then do some hive inspections. Hey there, here we go. That went about as well as could be expected during the day. So I just beat the rain stopping, but there's still a few foragers out, you can tell. I got most of them back in here. They're getting calm. They're clustered on this old stand. Hopefully they'll march on in. I think they're starting to do that now, which is good. And then over in the old spot, you can see a bunch of bees still left here from Rome. And I put a frame, just stood it here, hoping that they all just march on to the frame, and lo and behold, look at that. They're doing it. So, that's good. We'll get them all up on this frame and then we'll take them over to the new location. They're just really confused. They're like, hey, what happened? Something happened. Something terrible. It's interesting. I don't know what's going on here. It must be injured, maybe. Yeah, I'm trying to get her out. Another one here. So again, we had a cluster of bees here. So I just put a frame upright in the old location, and the bees are marching onto it. There seems to be a battle royale going on right here. Somebody's not happy. Two bees just fighting it out. I'm thinking what this is a bee from another colony came in here by mistake, and you know, they're just in battle mode to the death. So some of these foragers are coming in loaded, and they're like, man, where's my hive? So I want to get them up on this frame, and then I'm gonna scooch them over. I think I'll take this one over now and bring another one, and just get as many of these bees over into the new location as possible. And apologize profusely for ruining their life. So I'm just gonna kind of carefully set this in here. They calmed down. They were just really ticked off. So this is a case of just doing what you gotta do. Hopefully they'll smell the queen here and march on in. We'll check that in a sec. Let's get another frame and a little comb. That's why you should always save this comb. So you have it as kind of an attractant. I mean, these are supposed to be wax coated already, but look at all these bees. I don't want to lose these. I mean, it may not seem like a ton of bees, but you know, to me, I just press that comb on there, and we'll scoot this. We'll do this one over here. Man, there are some fights broken out. Here we go. You can watch them do their thing. So a lot more pollen coming in than I ever thought. So they must have got out during the rain. I really thought that there wouldn't be hardly any. It was pouring rain all morning. And you know, I kind of went out in the yard to look around, see if they were in the clover, which they normally are, and didn't see any bees. So figured, hey, let's not wait till evening to move this. Let's just do it now. And that seems like that might be a mistake. So, lesson learned there, but we'll do what we can to get them to their old home. Look at the beautiful colors of the pollen on their bodies. I mean, I'm seeing orangish yellows and some real reds here. I mean, let's just get in there and maybe you can see what I'm seeing. See the different colors? Pollen. There's nice bright yellow. Here's some orange. Look at that. And here's some more orange up here in the corner. Yellow. So we'll let these do their, get on that frame there, and then we'll move them. Looks like there's probably going to be a few more coming. They're still disoriented by what just happened. Again, probably a mistake on my part. So we'll go let them do their thing here, and we'll go check the other. They're still in this frame, not marching in. So what I might do is crack this open when I get a couple frames over here and just tap them in, make sure they get inside. So probably need to fill up this with sugar water. That would probably help entice them a bit. Over here on Egypt, they seem to be less, it's a much smaller hive obviously. It's probably fourth of the strength, but they kind of came over fully intact, pretty light hive, whereas this one I had to bring it over in 3 pieces, and they did not appreciate that at all, not even a little. So hopefully this will all shake out by end of day and they'll be back in good shape. So there you go. I think I'm going to get some of this debris out of here. Clear some space. Just put this up here. Crush any of these. And I think while we're waiting, we'll go ahead and fill up the feeder. This is a beekeeper's break, and I don't know if you can see the sweat, but the second the rain stopped and the clouds started to dissipate, it got blazing humid and hot, literally to the point where so much sweat was dripping in off my forehead I couldn't see. It was in my eyes, so had to take a strategic break here. But so far, you can see what we have going there in the distance, and I'm not going to go mess with the bees right now. They're a little perturbed. So I moved Egypt and Rome to the far tables, really just to kind of keep the guard bees out of this little area behind me here because I like this as a working area. Hopefully that'll do the trick. It's putting them another, I don't know, 20, 30 feet away. So, and I was just getting attacked back here, so that's no fun. But if that doesn't work, then what I might do is just put a little netting across the edge of the greenhouse and the fence there. And really what I'm observing here, and you can't really see it in the video, but about every 30 seconds or so, a bee comes straight down this path right out. So it's like a little tunnel for them to fly on their flight path out of here. So that part, there was another one. That part I don't mind, but the guard bees get in here and, you know, they harass me, hit me in the forehead, and, you know, I don't want them to have to give up their life to defend somebody that's trying to help them. So anyway, so we're making good progress. We are doing, we're setting up a queen incubator kind of hive. We're doing it the natural way. You know, we're gonna put some eggs in there and some food stores, a bunch of nurse bees, and hopefully they'll send out the alert that there's no queen, and they'll start building queen cells, and we'll monitor it. That's what we did for the Hope Hive. We're gonna inspect that here in the next, in part 2, and we'll see how they're doing. But I already pulled a frame of eggs with a bunch of honey stores around them, which was amazing, and put it into this new hive I'm calling England. And hopefully Elizabeth will be born out of that, and maybe some of her sisters that we can save and put in other hives. So we're going to open up Iceni, which has Boudica. That is probably the strongest or second strongest hive. It has deep frames in there. They have been building like crazy. I noticed activity on that hive is huge, so I'm hoping there's some good additional stores and maybe a few emerging brood cells that we can go ahead and put and seed into this new England hive. So there you have it, and there's my guard bee showing up just to say hi. So I'm gonna walk over here, but we'll get into round 2 here. I'm not focused on filming today. I'm just doing some, you know, I'm taking some film of some of the different frames to check for varroa mite. I have an app that can do that if you take pictures, and just if I can get some video in there, I will. So anyway, it's turning into a beautiful day, although it's very hot and muggy. We'll get suited back up and get back into it. Here's Boudica. She is working on some weird shaped comb here. They're just swarm hive doing their thing. They got their own way about things. This is Leia. Looks like she's trying to lay eggs, but I'm not sure she actually is. So I'm gonna watch her for a little bit here. It'd be surprising if she was already mated, but she might be. I don't see any eggs, so we'll see what happens. He's little and new, but they got food and enough bees to get rolling, so late June, they should be okay if they keep working. We'll see.